Why didn't you finish off? Should have followed up straight away. Well done, both of you. Oh, Mark Tully, mix up with Alex and Anthony. We're going to text ball on the outside. Alright?
Hey, take three.
Take three.
So,
Take four.
how did you first get into boxing?
I first got into boxing when I was about 13. I used to do karate back in the days, but like karate it was like traditional karate, you know, and it wasn't like the right thing for the streets, you know.
Why should people, the fight fans from the northeast of England come to watch you fight and follow you?
Well, I'm the only Asian professional boxer in the northeast of England. I'm also fast and I'm powerful and I'm determined to win and I'm going to go all the way.
Who is your team? Obviously you're the man who does the fighting in the ring.
Yeah.
Who is the team that's behind you?
Well, where do I start? We've got a big team. My coach, he's called Joe. Giuseppe Pavona. We've got a manager, that's Mark Lazelle.
Yeah.
I've got a promotions company as well, Ringstar Promotions. Oh, Mick Hume.
Mick Hume.
He's my cup man.
Apart from your boxing team, what other support do you have?
MA Brothers, they're like a local business. They've helped me massively. They sponsor me full time so I can box full time, you know. 2
fights, 2 wins, 2 knockouts. Your next fight is at Gateshead Leisure Centre on November the 29th, is that right?
Yeah, it certainly is, yeah.
Do you know who you're fighting yet?
My opponent hasn't been named just yet.
Right.
But, my manager's sorting it out as we speak.
So, you've got a fight in about a month's time there.
Yeah.
How is your preparation going at this point when you don't know who your opponent is?
It's going really well. Got to be fit, so I'm training really hard. Pull it back.
That's all right. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I turned pro about 14-15 months ago. I haven't had many fights since then, but coming on to my 6th fight now. It's for the British Masters title on the 29th of November. I'm looking forward to it, and it's a good step for me and the team.
Your next fight, 29th of November, Gateshead Leisure Centre, and you're fighting Rhys Pagan. I believe he's a 10-2 boxer from Scotland.
Yes.
What do you know about him?
He's got a good record. I haven't seen any footage of him. I don't really know much really about him. Obviously my coach has had a look, and we're training for the fight. We're training for the full 10 rounds. We're not training to knock somebody out, and we'll just see how the fight pans out and see if he can handle me power or me speed. Or
so this is the first belt that you're going to be fighting for as a professional. So it's the British Silver Masters title. So this is you had 5 fights in last boxing season. This is your first fight in the 2014-2015 season. What are your plans over the next year?
Last fight was at the Metro Radio Arena. It was on quite a big bill, obviously, for the IBF World title. Stewie Hall and Paul Butler, and I was on the undercard. and I'm hoping to, in the next year or two, I'm hoping to be on that main stage myself, and obviously with other lads on the team, and then head for an English title after maybe a couple of defences, and see how that pans out. Well, I said this every time, the only reason I turned pro was to be world champion, so it's just taking steps towards that, and sometimes you have to crawl, but it's getting there now, so we're making ground, and hopefully it'll start and pick up.
So in terms of for the North East fans, why should they follow your career and why should they come and watch you fight?
Well, I'm an exciting fighter. I'm powerful. My last fight doesn't do me justice. I've got a lot more to give, and I respect my fans. I think I'm a good fighter to follow, and I'll give a lot back.
You're the guy who goes into the ring and does the fighting. Who is the team that's around you and supporting you?
My manager is Mark Closeo, and he promotes us through Ringstar Promotions as well. My coach is Keith Scott. He's my uncle. My dad helps him, Paul Scott. I've got James Watling on board through Body Companion. He does my strength and my nutrition. And also I would like to thank my sponsors, Ladder Investments, AMC. They provide us with a car. So I've got some good sponsors on board. Pringle Building Services helps us out with the wage while I'm training and stuff like that.